Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing this makeup look I've got going on right here, but I'm using basically all products that are brand new that I've never used before, kind of giving you my first impressions of them. I'm really excited about it. I really like how everything turned out. I'm going to be talking about the products that stick out to me, the ones that I'm going to keep trying to see if I like. But honestly, I'm really pleased with how this look turned out. I'm really pleased with all the products that I bought, and so I'm excited to show you. If you like this kind of video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below with what you would rather see. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I put out new videos every Saturday. All the products I use also will be linked in the description box down below. I got everything from Sephora, and so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so jumping right in, I already primed my skin using the Fenty primer because I didn't pick up a new primer. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Flawless Filter. And from what I've been told, this isn't really like a foundation. It's more of just like a tinted moisturizer type of thing. So I'm going to use this all over my face as if it's a foundation, and then I'll go in and spot conceal where it's needed. So far, I like that it has this type of an applicator. I'm personally, if it's not this or a pump, like I don't want it, which is not true because the other foundation that I'm gonna probably end up using is neither this nor a pump, but this is just what I prefer. I'm going to put that on with a brush. This is the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, and I'm just gonna buff that into my skin. Okay, so I'm looking in the viewfinder and it looks really pretty. It's very, very sheer, very natural. Like, you can still see all of the things that are coming through. But I really actually like this a lot, and this will probably be like my new, like, no foundation. Now, just to add a little more coverage, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie that I just recently repurchased. So this isn't really new. It's a new one. It's just the product's not new. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I've talked about this on my channel a few times. I love this foundation. So I'm just going to go in with a little brush and kind of just cover any areas that need a little more help. And this foundation does oxidize a little bit, at least in the past when I've used it, it has. So I got a shade lighter than the color that I normally used to wear. So I'm hoping that will help. And then I'm just going to go in with the Morphe G9. It's a little more concentrated of a brush, and just buff that in. Okay, so I actually really like the combination of those two. Very pretty. So on a similar note with the Estee Lauder foundations, I bought a new concealer, but it's one that I've used before, and that's the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer. I talked about it in my product empties video, and I went ahead and just picked up a new one. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. I really do love this concealer. I used to use it every single day. That's why it was in my product empties video, because I ran out of it. It's just a very nice natural concealer. It's not super full coverage, but it's not like no coverage. It's like kind of the right amount. Like, you can wear it with a full face of makeup, or you can wear it like in a no makeup type of look, and it works either way. It's one of my favorites. I'm just gonna buff that in. I did not pick up a new setting powder. However, I will use one that I've not talked about on my channel before, and that is the Marc Jacobs. This is the Invisible Finish Line setting powder. And I've used this a good bit. I went through a phase where I was obsessed with Marc Jacobs makeup because I got like 3 products at a time, and they all 3 became like my favorite products ever. And so then I wanted to try more Marc Jacobs products. I also like it because they're high end for sure, but I feel like they're not too overly expensive. Like, they're definitely more on the expensive side, but they're not unreasonable expensive. Like, some high-end products I feel like are just doing way too much. Like, I always just think about that one Sicily primer that's like $210, and I've used it because I got a sample of it, and it's a good primer, don't get me wrong, but like, I just don't feel like I can spend $200 on a primer, at least not in this stage of my life. Maybe in the future, God willing, but right now, absolutely not. So I really like this setting powder. I didn't even include that, but the only thing that I don't like is it has this situation where it has this guy in the lid, so you can't like dump it over and like bake with it. It's like almost impossible, which that's kind of annoying, but other than that, I really do love the setting powder. Moving along to the face, I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty. This is the Sun Stalker bronzer in the shade Private Island. I've never used this, but it looks so pretty. I love that color. So I'm just going to go in with my normal Morphe M527 brush and use this to bronze up my face. Shining bright, it was a cold, cold night. You wrapped my heart so tight. I think that's really pretty. Now for blush, I'm going to be going with the Natasha Denona Bloom highlighting blush. And because this is a highlighting blush, like you can see, it is really, really shimmery. Oh, this is in the shade Mini Bloom. I think this is the only shade it comes in because this is like the smaller one. The big ones are like kind of, again, like way overpriced, but I think I want to say this was like 40 bucks, maybe 38, and I felt like I could pay that for a Natasha Denona blush. I also had a gift card, so I feel like when there's a gift card, there's really no rules. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna put this mostly on the like high points of my face, not so much on my actual cheeks, because this is a highlighting blush and it is shimmery, which you know, to be fair, it did not look this shimmery online. It looked like a more like sheen, kind of like a Becca blush that has like a little bit of like satin finish, but like I don't know if you can tell, like this is shimmery, like shimmery. I like want blush right here so bad, but I don't want it if it's shiny. So I'm kind of just taking it like this, and then once most of my product is off the brush, just like quickly going over the center of my face, which I feel like that actually looks really nice, so it's fine. I did not buy a new highlighter, and since I have this highlighting blush on, I'm just gonna skip it, which I know a lot of people are probably like, what? But I'm just gonna do it. I'm now gonna put my brows on off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so today for the eyes, I'm gonna be using the Melt Cosmetics Rust palette. And y'all, I am so excited about this palette. Like, look at it. It's got all my tones, all my colors. I love the Melt Cosmetics, like the original Rust stack. I have like the stack, and so I'm excited to use this. I think today I'm gonna go for like a yellowy kind of brownie look. So starting off, I'm gonna take a Morphe M535 brush in the shade Rubbish. It's just like this little, where am I? Warm brown color. I'm just gonna buff that into my crease. If you're wondering why my eyes keep shifting this way to this way, it's because I'm trying out new mirror placements, and I'm trying to look, so my mirror is right where I'm looking right now, but then I want to look in my viewfinder to make sure it looks normal, and that's where my viewfinder is. So I'm trying my best. I'm thinking this placement that I have going on is the one that will stick, because I feel like it's not too far off. Like I'm right near the, like this is me looking at the camera and this is me looking at the mirror. So hopefully that'll work. Okay, I'm not gonna go in with a little more of a bigger brush, and this is Morphe M533, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Erode. It's this mustard yellow color. And I'm just gonna work that kind of in the same area. I have such a thing for yellow shadows. I like want to dunk my whole body in this yellow shade. I love it. From there, I'm going to take a smaller, this is a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to dump it. I'm going to pick up the shade Rust, which is this really rich, kind of more warmy, reddy brown. And I'm just going to put that on the outer part of my crease. Okay, so for the lid color, I'm actually just going to use this first shade Classic right here. This is like, this guy. It's just like a matte white. Got like, well, not really white, it's more like a creamy color. These matte shades are so pigmented. Like, I have not seen a matte like cream color work like this in a while. And then just to smooth out that boundary again, I'm gonna go back in with Rust and Rubbish and just kind of go over this little line. I'm then going to take a little, it's not really a pencil brush, it's a little bit fluffier than a pencil brush. And I'm going to mix Erode and Rubbish, the yellow and the brown. And just go right under. Okay, so from there, I do want to add just like a little bit of a glitter or shimmer or something. So I'm going to take, this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. This is kind of another oldie but a goodie. And I'm just going to take that, I think I'm just going to put it like right on top of the matte white. Kind of like adding just little flecks of glitter. It's very subtle but very pretty. This shade, specifically Midnight Cowboy, I keep repurchasing it because there's no other glitter liner that has a shade like this. It's so hard to describe, but it's not gold and it's not silver. It's like almost like a beige, if that makes any sense at all. Like it's in the middle of the two. Let me see if I can swatch it and show like a better, can you see? Okay, from there I'm going to throw on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I have lashes on. These are another one of the AOA Studio lashes, the ones that are like $1.99, and this is in the style Jean, and I think they're really pretty. I mean, for $1.99, like, I'm not mad at these at all. So moving on to lips, I have a lot of new lip products, and ooh, what do I want to try? So for lip liner, I'm going to be using, this is the Patrick Ta Precision Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade She's Humble. I think all the names of his products are so freaking cute. Like, I love them. How does this work? Help, I'm stuck. Oh, is it like a, this guy? Oh, that's weird. You like click the bottom of it to get it to come up. That's kind of cool. I also really like, look at the shape of this. See what I mean? It almost looks like the, I'm trying to like show you on the back of my hand. It almost looks like the Anastasia brow definer. He might be doing something. So I'm just gonna go in with that and line my lips. Okay, he's doing something here. Okay, so I'm gonna be going on to Sephora.com and ordering these lip liners in every shade available because, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. This is such a nice formula. I love the shape of this. 10 out of 10 out of 10 based just on first impressions. I think it's so pretty. Wow. And then for my lip color, I'm gonna go in with, oops, this is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Hepburn Honey. It's like a really pretty nude. They're like most iconic nude. I can't remember what it's called, but it was out of stock and this was like the next option. So I just tried it, but I really like it. I think it's really pretty. And then from there, this is the Patrick Ta lip gloss in the shade Major Glow. And this packaging is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is like just a really pretty like sheen to put on top of like any lip color. Wow. Patrick Ta, crushing it. From there, I'm going to set my face with the ColourPop All-Star Matte Setting Spray just because this is a little bit glowier of a foundation, the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I'm just going to put something that's going to mattify me just a little bit. Okay, and then the last product that I'm literally like drooling, I'm so excited, is another Patrick Ta product. I have never owned anything Patrick Ta, but he's been one of my favorite makeup artists forever. So I really like went in on this Sephora sale to get a lot of his stuff. And so this is the Patrick Ta Major Glow Body Oil. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Oh, it's like a, I want this all over me. This is really going to be something good for people who just want like a subtle body glow. But I feel like, hold on. I feel like now that I have this Patrick Ta glow on, that if I put my normal Dior over top, wow, so pretty. Yeah, that's going to be like a new combo for me. Okay, and there you have it for the finished look. I really like how this turned out. It's like a very go-to look for me. I really enjoyed all of the products that I used. I will definitely keep trying them and let you know if my opinions change. But so far, I would say the winner of that whole thing was the Patrick Ta lip liner. That is going to be my new go-to thing. I'm actually going to go and look and see what other colors it comes in because it is gorgeous, so easy to use. Love the shape of it, like 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. And so that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Saturday, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Calm down. I don't know why I'm acting like I've never done this before. Just this really red, where am I? What do I want to do with this? Okay, so I'm I just choked on my own saliva. This is such a nice formula. I have this.